Gather around, children. Uncle Fred is going to read to you. Today I'm reading the classic Christmas poem, "'Twas the First Night of McClane." 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through Nakatomi not a creature was stirring, except those of the party. The workers were drunk on floor 30 without care, with no one knowing that Hans soon would be there. The terrorists were nestled all snug in their van, getting those bearer bonds was the heart of their plan. And Holly in her office and John without shoes had just settled down for a long winter's schmooze, when out at the party there arose such a clatter, John sprang to the hall to see what was the matter. Away to the stairs John flew like a flash, fought with a gunman and gave his head a smash. When John called for help, the response was quite slow. Then sirens the fake guard called off. Oh no! When what to John's wondering eyes should appear but a cop in a black and white who saw nothing to fear. Since that calm little driver had bought that guard's stick, John knew in a moment that he must act quick. More rapid than an eagle to the car that corpse came. Al cursed and shouted at this change in the game. A hail of gunfire welcomed Al to the party, where he yelled for assistance at Nakatomi. Back across the plaza, off the top of the wall, flew Al's black and white where it had a great fall. Soon the cops and the army and the FBI took up ground positions and even the sky. So up to the rooftop the FBI flew, with a copter full of guns and Agents Johnson too. And then in a twinkling John saw in the roof enough C4 to make the whole building go poof. Then John grabbed a hose and wrapping it around, off the rooftop he fell with a large booming sound. He was messed all in blood from the cuts to his foot. The glass didn't break, so with his gun he did shoot. The pistol then John had securely taped to his back, to surprise Hans and his goon with an attack. John's eyes did not twinkle, his dimples were not merry. His cheeks were all blackened, he looked really scary. Hans repeated John's yippee-ki-yay like an echo, then all shared a laugh before the gun John did show. John shot Hans in the shoulder as he gritted his teeth, then shot Hans' goon before his gun was unsheathed. Hans fell through the window with his arm around Holly, then John's face fell downcast as he realized his folly. Away to the window John threw himself, where Hans was tangled in Holly's symbol of wealth. The look in Hans' eyes showed he was not yet dead, but when the watch was released, they showed nothing but dread. Hans spoke not a word, but fell straight to his death. John thought he was now out of this mess. Through the crowd they walked, to safety they supposed, when back from the dead Carl seemed to arose. Al shot him so much that Carl looked like a whistle. Then he fell to the ground like the down of a thistle. And I heard John exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good fight." Merry Christmas, Argyle.
This is their idea of Christmas. I gotta be there for New Year's.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.